Okay, folks, we have been talking for the past few weeks about the things that skillful readers do to make themselves be skillful readers. One thing that we've said that skillful readers always do is they read accurately. We said accurately means that they're reading the words that are there and they're reading them correctly. So if they come to a word that they don't know, they don't skip it, they don't mumble it, they don't just take a wild guess. They first decode and then recode the word. We said decoding means you break it apart into pieces that you can sound out. And recoding means you put the pieces back together and read the word. Decoding and recoding helps us to read our words accurately. That's one important tool of a skillful reader. Another important tool is reading fluently. And fluent reading means we're not reading too fast and we're not reading too slow. We're reading at an appropriate pace, just like we would read if we were speaking to someone. But we also said that sometimes, even though you can read accurately and fluently, you may come across words that you don't know. Maybe you've never seen them before. Maybe you don't know what they mean. And we said we can use context clues to figure out the meanings of those unknown words. Context clues means that we read the sentence the word appears in, and we also read other sentences around it. And oftentimes, this will help us to find out the meaning of an unknown word. If that doesn't work, we can always ask someone else, or we can look it up in a dictionary. Reading accurately, fluently, and understanding the words you mean are important parts of being a skillful reader. And there's another part we're going to talk about today. So if you will, please read the board to yourself to see what our outcome for today is. Read it with me, please. Today we're going to read with prosody. Say that word for me, please. Prosody. Prosody may be a word you've not heard before and you don't know the meaning of it, so I've defined it for you. Prosody just means expression. Prosody, expression. Now this is a really important part of being a skillful reader because prosody, reading with expression, helps us with our comprehension. Let me give you an example. I'm going to say a sentence to you, and I'm going to say this same sentence a number of times, and I want you to notice how the meaning of the sentence can change based upon my expression. I see what you did. That's just a statement. What if I say it like this? I see what you did. I'm using strong feeling. It changes the meaning of the sentence, doesn't it? How about if I say it like this? I see what you did. I'm emphasizing that I saw it. Maybe other people didn't, but I saw it. What if I say like this? I see what you did. Or, I see what you did. I'm emphasizing you. Or, I see what you did. I'm asking it like a question. So prosody changes the entire meaning of a sentence. That's why it's so important we read with prosody. But you may be saying, how do I know if I need to read it like a question or a statement or with strong feeling? I'm glad you asked. Skillful readers pay attention to punctuation. You look at the end mark at the end of the sentence. Is it a question mark? If so, I need to read it like a question. Is it an exclamation mark? If so, I need to show strong feeling. Or is it a period? I'm just making a statement in that case. But I also look at quotation marks that are inside sentences that tell me someone is speaking. I look at commas that tell me when I need to pause. For example, let me say this sentence to you. Let's eat, Grandma. I'm telling Grandma we need to eat. How about if I ignore the comma and say it like this? Let's eat, Grandma. That's a whole different meaning, isn't it? So punctuation is extremely important. Something else that is important is print. That means, are my words written in all capitals? If so, I need to emphasize it. Are they written in bold print? Are they written in italics? The type of print that you see in a text, as well as the type of punctuation you see in a text, helps you to read with prosody. Now, Today, you're going to look at a Google Slides document. And in that document, you're going to have the opportunity to read a couple of sentences. And these sentences are going to have different end marks in some cases, different types of text or print in other cases. And that's going to help you to read those sentences with prosody. And as you read these sentences, notice how the meaning changes based upon punctuation and types of print. Then you're going to have a worksheet that you'll complete. You can either print it off and complete it on paper, or you can just write your answers on notebook paper, in which you're going to add end marks, end punctuation, question marks, exclamation marks, and periods to some sentences, and then read those sentences to see how a change in punctuation can change the meaning of the sentence. Today we said we were going to read with prosody. So in your Google Slides document and on the worksheet, I want you to practice reading with good prosody, or we can also call it expression. Bye guys. Thank you.